Afternoon, everybody. The man's there. He's already sat there. Mr. Rick Trigg. How you doing, Trigg?
Hello. I'm all right, mate. How are you?
Not bad at all. Can we get the bad news out of the way?
Which is?
Sheffield Wednesday -12.
Yeah. Better next season than this.
Oh.
Are you in our league now? Are you in Championship, Rotherham?
We start above Sheffield Wednesday. We start above Sheffield Wednesday. And you'll still finish above us, don't worry.
Oh, I don't know about that, mate. We're a sinking ship, really. Sinking ship down there.
Good to have you on board on Live at 5, buddy. Good to have you on board. Have you been playing much of Goliath online?
I've played a couple of events. I've with all stuff I did with David last week, it took it out of me a bit, so I've been a bit lazy this week. But I'm playing big sessions Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully get a result in the main.
Yeah. Well, we've got you on because we've got some kind of competition coming up for some training with you. And in the chat box, Brad Simpson's already said, "Trigg, that training here was the nuts." What we've we've had David. Obviously, this week would have been Goliath.
Yeah,
would have all been down in Coventry. We know what happened last year. And obviously the guy is there. In fact, the winner's already there from last year. Lee Reynolds is back again. How hard is it? How hard is it to think of Lee Reynolds and 9,300 runners taking down the title? How hard does it comprehend that, Trigg?
It's crazy. I mean, getting through that many players. Before you start the tournament, you can't think of it as that many players or it'll overwhelm you. You just got to think of it as what a table of 9 and every hand at a time. Yeah. You can't start thinking about 9,000 players or it's just going to be too. You're going to think to yourself, I've got no chance. And it'll get in your head and you'll start playing bad. You've just got to think of it as every hand as it comes. And while you're playing, there'll be loads of thousands and hundreds getting knocked out everywhere else. So don't worry about the number. You don't have to play every single one of them, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, exactly. Lee's just said in the chat about lots of luck, but Brad Simpson has also said how many bullets. Well, I can tell you it was one.
That's impressive.
It's not bad, is it?
That's impressive.
It's not bad. The main event is obviously this week. We all know we all want to play live. We all know Goliath was the week that everybody looked forward to, 12 days in Coventry and the setup, the laughs, and we did have a lot of fun. Online, all right, some people don't like playing online too much, but we're getting a good go, and some of the numbers this week have been superb.
Yeah, they've been brilliant, especially the climate at the moment with obviously maybe a little bit of a economic crisis on our hands coming into next year, so everyone's got to be a bit more careful. But to generate that amount of numbers has been brilliant. Yeah. I mean, start of lockdown, obviously numbers were soaring up, and then they kind of plateaued off because I think there was too much going on every different site. Market kind of got a bit saturated. Yeah, there was just too much going on for people to afford. And oops, sorry, one sec. I'm messing around there. Yeah, and I think now it's kind of getting a bit more back, but I think Goliath's really good because it's the best price range. People can play 50 quid, 100 quid. Sometimes they can afford them once a week or once every couple of weeks. Yeah. But there's that many 5,000, 10,000s going on that people are losing the money, you know, and too fast. So this Goliath's perfect because the buy-ins are a nice medium range where it's affordable for most people, and if not, the satellites are, and that's why the numbers been so big.
Yeah, event number 1. I'm just looking at I've got all the results up from the week. 696 runners to start the week off in the opener. You just knew it was going to be a great week. Which events did you play, Trigg?
I played the opener. 25.
Can't see your name. Can't see your name.
Hey, oh no, I've been playing terribly, mate. I've been playing shocking, honestly. I've been really lazy recently, and I'm just trying to get that motivation back. But I think it's come back now. I always go through those little 2-week, 3-week periods where last thing I want to do is play poker. Then there's them rest of the time. The first thing I want to do is play. You know. Yeah. It just depends how tired I am. I'm back refereeing this week for our lads team. and it's knackered me out completely.
Mm.
So I've ref 2 games last 2 days, and it's been knackering. So
Can you really just pick the hottest 2 days of the last 3 months as well? It's done no rain for the last.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting lazy now. I'm learning how to referee without running around everywhere. I know how to stand in one position, so I'm not even losing weight. I'm just standing there burning my arse off.
Well, the opener, I'm just going to run through a couple of results while you're there, Trigg. The opener,
Yeah, sure.
696 runners, no sign of Trigg's name anywhere on it. Le Grand Poison managed first place for 6,500 and a bit of change. Bring Back Potch was
How's your
second.
French? What does that mean, Tower?
I thought it was a horse.
The big fish.
The big fish. I thought it was the big. I didn't know what poisson was. But obviously, it's a fish. Oh, nice one, Trigg. Where did somebody from Sheffield learn that?
Oh, you're welcome. I did it. Oh, I did it in bloody GCSE. So I can remember.
Yeah, Steaky Mike.
Great turnout.
Yeah, fantastic. Nearly 700 runners. Some really good. Well done to everybody who cashed in that. It was a great opener. Like I said, 696 runners for £55. Event number 2. While we are there, was the PKO. These progressive knockouts, Trigg. You must love these.
Yeah, I do like them. Obviously, the trick is to measure the bounty on how much, obviously, the buy-in is and how much your chip stack's worth.
Yeah.
You can either be too tight and not go after bounties enough, or you can be too aggro and go after bounties. When I've seen someone put their old chip stack in for a 20 quid bounty when they're due a pay jumper of about 200 quid, it don't make sense. So you've got to balance it.
The PKO was won by a Zebster. He got himself £1,090 worth of bounties, and there was only £30 betting. That is impressive, because you can look down the stream and like King Kevin came 13th, and he got 1 bounty for 7 quid.
Yeah,
you know, like you said, there's 2 ways of playing it. You can sit and grind, or you can try and smash the field to pieces.
I've seen people in the regular Grosvenor KOs online finish second without any bounties. Someone down 10th or 11th will have more money will have won more money, you know.
Yeah,
but that's just how it goes.
Absolutely. Event number 3 was the 2550, £54,180 in the prize pool. Well done to everybody. 258. Is your name on there? Not unless you've changed it.
How many entrants were there?
258 in event number 3, the 2550.
328. Can you see me? I was out before the first break. We'll come to something you're good at, because we're going to be talking about, obviously, your online. You're an online ledge. You're over nearly 9 million in online earnings. It ain't bad, and obviously we've got you on to chat about your results and the competition that's coming up. This is on screen. I'll tell you, lifetime earnings just under 9 mil. Biggest cash 715. I think that was the bookstore's biggie. Yeah. That was the second out of 58,000 players or something.
That was it. I remember watching all of the day 2 that you made the final day. So it was so fast.
Yeah,
and you got unlucky at the end. Kind of.
We did a break in the middle of it, and it was just, I just wanted to once I knew we had a deal, trying to make a deal, but we couldn't do it because the 10% they left was more than what we were playing for. So there was no point dealing. So by that 5-minute break, I'd already had 2 beers, had my feet up. I'm like, oh, this is a good day. So it got me out of my zone. So if you're in the zone, don't even click that deal button, because that 5 minutes can really get into your head a little bit. It got into mine.
It was a great result. Well, I do remember watching a lot of that day too, and obviously you did it, and you heads up for Chunks. It was brilliant. I see four.
My phone didn't half bleep afterwards. Half of them were congratulating me, and half were trying to nip me.
That's usually the case.
Yeah.
As if Forrest says, it's a 30-minute clock for the Goliath. The structure has been talked about a lot for the main event, which is on Saturday. which will be live streamed, will be streamed on Twitch. I'm going to be joining Jamie Nixon for it, so I'm looking forward to that. A 30-minute clock online, Trigg. Tell us how good that is.
It's amazing. It's too slow for me, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'll make some massive errors in level 1 trying to get too fancy. Do you know what I mean? I'm all right with 15 minutes, 10 minutes is fine by me.
Yeah.
But if you want to play loads of hands and have a good structure and play solid to start with and snug like you should do, then it's brilliant. But if you want to blast off a lot like me, then I'm gonna have to really be rein myself in on Saturday. Make sure I've got a few more tables going.
Is this an event where late reg wouldn't really bother and matter to anybody?
Yeah, as long as you're not too late, I'd imagine. First 4 levels, 5 levels, you'd be fine. Honestly, 30-minute levels, it will feel like a live tournament online. It will. Like you just play because.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is the claimer. There he is. I don't know if the service station's decided to pull up a little bit, but Trigg is hopefully still with us. 5 bullets max in the menu. He's disappeared. That's what you get. Mobile data these days. So while he's still trying to log in, we'll just quickly run through Goliath. Event number 4, Bluff Squad, was the champion, and don't forget trophies and points towards the National League. All the entries have been superb. They really have. And I mean, the numbers have been superb. 564 runners in the £5 rebuy. Just incredible. And it's just fantastic. What a crap name getting the title on that one. All the events have been so well supported, and Trigg is here because there's a competition running for Trigg for sessions, for lessons with the main man himself. And I know he's struggling with the internet at the moment, but you're winning a 1-to-1 with Grosvenor Poker Pro. That man there who's just struggling with his internet, Mr. Rick Trigg. It's a fantastic chance to improve your game. It really is. It's well worth winning that competition. So make sure you join us on social media. Right down there, it's just scrolling across right now. The blog, grosvenorcasino.com. Win a 1-to-1 with Rick Trigg. Please get on there and make sure you join and get yourself in. It's 2 sessions. The first, getting to know the players, talk some game theory, and the second is the hand histories and looking at the decisions. And if you're prepared to learn off the best, you will get better by a million miles. Brad Simpson is one of them because he gets coached off Jamie Nixon, and Jamie Nixon will be with him. We're going to be joining Jamie Nixon for the main event of Goliath. And yes, it's nothing like it is live, but it's a great effort. And that picture right there is one of the best. The Haymaker 40th out of 9,300 last year. Quickly sum up the last few events. Event 7 was the heads up and Zebster winning again. Well done to Zebster. Event number 8 was, and just before the event number 8, the Haymaker bounty. Haymaker was out in about 5 minutes. Monty Eat Fish winning the Haymaker bounty. Well done to him. Event number 9 was the PLO. I'll Get Them In. Was champion out of 235 runners. And we are now heading towards event number 11. Event number 10 tonight, which starts at 7 p.m. is the No Limit Hold'em £30, 10,000 guarantee. Starts at 7 o'clock. It's a 1-day event, but it is Goliath main event weekend. Why am I going to be on Twitch with Jamie Nixon? It's been a crazy week. Thanks to Trigg. And yes, we know we've lost him, but please, and we'll run it over again very shortly on what it entails, because it's a fantastic competition and you've got a chance of winning a 1-to-1 session with the main man, the claimer himself, Mr. Rick Trigg. That is just about it for Live at 5, because it's been a Goliath special. We've only concentrated because And a lot of people have been putting pictures up. And the video that was doing the rounds this week, the Superman fail. I'm just glad we didn't upload it into this, into the live at 5. If you've not seen it, check out Facebook for Grosvenor Poker or Twitter on Grosvenor Poker. It's on there as well, and it is so funny. Yes, it happened, and I have to say, the one thing about it is that yes, I was falling over as we were going, and it happened once, and it happened twice, and it happened again. While this is going on, the guy, PK and Andy, Mr. Cardroom Direct himself, behind the camera, and they decided while I was trying to get up one of the times I'd fell down, they'd moved the camera back 50 yards. So then they pulled it straight back. And they decided to film it from right at the other end of the carport, which means when I went running towards, I was absolutely out of breath because I'm not the fittest of fit people. And I was absolutely out of breath. And he was like, please, John, fucking. And it's just, it's one of the many things we've done. And one of the many things we have loved doing during promotions for Goliath and all the videos that we've ever done. They keep reverberating around. And if you find them, pick them on, give us a tag in them, and we'll just enjoy them because the Goliath is the one-off event of the entire year. And unfortunately, yes, we missed it because 2020 is still not being resolved. But it is the online Goliath starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's a 2-day event. Come and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're on Twitch as well, Jamie Nixon's going to be doing it because he's going to be streaming. We'll be doing it. We'll do some time, and we'll have a lot of fun, and we'll have a lot of laughs. So that is it for Live at 5. Join us next week. We'll be doing more of the same with another guest comms, maybe not in the middle of the M1, but from the Trigg. Thanks for joining us. It was just one of those things. And don't forget, we will run down what Trigg was on for because it is a one-to-one session and it is a competition running on social media. Have a fantastic weekend. And please join everybody else in playing Goliath. They have been superb events all week, and it's culminating in a final weekend of a superb series from the online team. It isn't nothing like it is live, and I've seen some of the comments, but the Grosvenor online team have put together a fantastic week, and the numbers have been brilliant, and that is what we're doing for Trigg. See ya at the tables over the weekend, and we'll see you for Live at 5 next Friday. Catch you then. Ta-ta.